These type of videos are my favorite ones to make because every single Tesla has lowered in price. Let's go over your new decreased Teslas. When should you order and by how much? Did the prices fall? Let's go over all of it in this video. If this is our first time meeting, welcome. If you're a subscriber, thank you. Let's go over the brand new price decreases starting with point number one, and that is the Model 3 price decreases. I'm going to tell you a lot in this video, from the new price decreases to when should you order, and then also the current inventory, new versus used, what's available right now. And then finally, we're going to go over how this plays into the EV tax credit. Let's move on again with the price decreases with the rear wheel drive lowered in price $1,000. The new price for the Model 3 rear wheel drive is now $41,990. And also, if you're unaware, just recently the prices for the Model 3 Performance also fell $1,000. Your new price for the Model 3 Performance is now $52,990, and stick around again, this does not even include the EV tax credit. More on that in a bit. Big news for the Model Y. Price decreases in the first time ever. It's now finally available on the official Tesla website. The new Model Y standard range with a 4680 battery. Let's go over how much that cost and the price decreases. The Model Y all-wheel drive, before on the current inventory, now live on the Tesla website for custom order. It's an all-wheel drive base package Model Y, now priced at $49,990. So let's move on to the Model Y long range. Your new price is now $52,990, down a few $1,000 from near $55,000. It used to be $54,990. And a $2,000 decrease on the Model Y Performance, now down from $58,990, sitting at $56,990. Let's go into what this means. When to order. So these prices have gone down thousands. And by the way, there have been changes to the Model S and X, going down $5,000 for certain specs of the S and X. But should you order right now? Let me give you some big advice. I've made over 200 videos, and if you do like Tesla content, consider subscribing. I'm trying to do this full time if this is the first time that we're meeting. And if you are thinking about a Tesla, many of you will. The best accessories are down in the description. Consider buying your accessories through those links. It does support the channel so I can make more videos. Should you buy right now? The answer is an astounding yes. Again, I've covered Tesla content for well over a year and a half. Prices have never ever been lower. It's been years since we've reached anything at the MSRP at this level. Here's some big advice: the EV tax credit. You will get $7,500. You will for the Model Y, no matter which spec you get, as long as the MSRP is under $80,000, which it is. Every Model Y will qualify for the tax credit of $7,500. Here's what is changing, a big change for the Model 3. So just as I predicted, it finally happened. The Model 3 rear-wheel drive has lowered in how much you're getting for this EV tax credit. So I talked about this, I predicted it would happen, and it's finally here. The big changes for the Model 3, the rear wheel drive, that base package, you now get half of the EV tax credit, and Tesla is confirming this on their website. I talked about this, and now it's $3,750 in tax credit and not the $7,500. Is now the right time to buy? This goes into our next point about wait times. Well, we just spoke. I recommend you buy right now. I have not seen prices any lower. You do have to wait until next year to file that tax credit if you do qualify. Let's talk more about this price. Reason number one, you should buy now. Prices I've not seen get any lower. Point number two, there's $7,500 for the Model 3 Performance because it does meet the $55,000 sedan cap, and every single Model Y. So that comes off of your tax owed amount whenever you file your 2023 taxes. That's point number 2. Point number 3, there are possible updates to the exterior and interior of the Model 3 called Project Highland, but nobody knows when this is going to happen. And historically, we have seen Tesla lower prices to only then increase them soon after. So if I were you and I was in the market for a new car right now, especially an EV, I can tell you, because of those 3 items, the timing, the price, the EV tax credit, I would 100% take advantage of this price decrease. Changes to the EV tax credit happen on April 18th. So basically that means if you take delivery of your Tesla on April 18th or after, you must abide by the new rules, the battery components and minerals. If you're not sure on the details of what is changing, I did make a video on this new change on April 18th, but I want you to listen to this. Another big tip I want to give you, so now the prices have decreased. They haven't been this low in a long time. Another really good tip is don't forget about things like the state EV tax credit. For states like Oregon, for example, some Teslas are as low as $40,000 for the Model Y all-wheel drive, that base package. So with the state rebates, it's driving some of these Tesla prices extremely low for what you're getting. It's an amazing value. If you are worried about your Tesla falling off of this list of approved Teslas after April 18th, here's my advice to you. I would look at current inventory on the Tesla website. Again, if you don't want to have to worry about, well, is my battery going to qualify? Am I going to get the full $7,500? Maybe you're looking at the rear wheel drive. Look at current inventory and then you can pick one up the same day as you look at the vehicle online. So type in your zip code and see what is available near you so that you can pick one up before April 18th if you're worried about that. Now you have a decision to make, because lower prices, and for the first time ever, that all-wheel drive Model Y is available, but only for a few $1,000s less than the long-range Model Y. So that's a decision that you have to make. A lot of people don't think that the value is really there. Why would you save $3,000, especially stretched out in the long run, to get less mileage? Because for $3,000 more, you get 330 miles with the long range, and for the all-wheel drive, you get 279 with a 5.0 0 to 60, and you shave off 0.2 seconds for the long range. So the final thing I want to say about price is think about it this way. If you keep everything the default in the Tesla website, to get the all-wheel drive versus the long range Model Y, it's about a $49 difference per month if you're going to finance the vehicle with all the default information in the Tesla website as it is right now. A final point that I'll leave you with is this. A lot of these vehicles, whether it's the Model 3 or the Model Y, have delivery dates of April to June timeframe. But if you're looking at ordering one right now and you're seeing April and thinking, well, maybe I'll take delivery before April 18th and I'm gonna have no risk of my vehicle not qualifying, well, it's very unlikely that you're going to make delivery points at this time before the 18th. I wouldn't guarantee on that. It could happen, but most likely you're going to be taking delivery on or after the 18th. So just something to think about, because again, the IRS is changing the rules come April 18th, and make sure to subscribe so you get all of those updates in the new list when it finally comes out. So what are your thoughts on these new price decreases? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. Which Tesla are you now considering? If you did learn something, consider subscribing and make sure to drop a like so I know that you enjoyed this video. Check out those accessories if you are thinking about a Tesla down in the video description. Again, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.